So where do we have to be at in order to come to an agreement today?
Well, you gotta come in competitive, I would say. Put your best offer forward, and then certainly I'd like to make a decision between today and tomorrow. My preference.
Okay. Is there any way you would make a decision today?
Possibly, yeah.
If we can do 3:35, would we be able to send over the agreement today?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me give him a call and I'll give you a call right back.
All right, take care.
All right, thanks.
Okay, so here's a quick walkthrough of that property with the seller that I was just speaking to on the phone. We agreed on price. As you heard, everything was good to go. I sent him over the contract and then he didn't want to sign. Turns out this guy had some other buyers that he was working with, had somebody come in and outbid me, screwed me over, wasted my time. It is what it is. As you could see, this property needed a lot of work, but it still was a deal at the 330 that we had it locked up in. Fortunately, that's just the way things go. Nice house though. Here we got the Teflon Don, John Gotti. But it is what it is, and we're going to just move on to the next one.
What's going on, guys? I know it's been a while. It's been a long time since I've posted anything. That's on me. That's my bad. Just been out here struggling a little bit in South Florida, trying to get the ball rolling, trying to close some deals. As you saw in the video that I posted earlier, had this guy make an agreement. We agreed verbally. He said he would sign that day. Sent him over the contract, and then he said he would not sign until his attorney took a look at the contract. He said that that was a non-negotiable for him. So I think I sent the contract over Friday. He said he would get it back to me by Monday. Lo and behold, he gives me a text, I think Sunday afternoon, says, "Hey Kyle, you know what? Somebody else came in with a higher offer. We decided to go with them." So that was a swift kick in the nuts. Then I had the other property in Miami. Lady had agreed to the price. We started negotiating. I was at 1.2. She said she had to get 1.45. Spoke to my mentor about it. He said, go ahead, let's lock it up at 1.45. Should still be a home run deal at that price. So I said, okay, Mrs. Seller, let's do it. Let's do the 1.45 like you asked for. We can move forward. And then, let me talk to my attorney. Whenever they want to get their attorney involved, there's always seems to be some bullshit. So she talks to the attorney. We were going to novate this property. Essentially what a novation is like an assignment, but instead of assigning to a cash buyer, you're assigning it to a conventional buyer. So she sent it to her attorney, and her attorney did not like the novation language in the contract. She didn't want to sign. Then she said her mother got sick, and she just didn't seem like she really was ready to sell. So we had those deals fall through. So, I've been making a lot of offers out here and just coming up short every single time. It's definitely been a major adjustment out here in South Florida as to what it was in Maryland and how I was operating my business over there. Mainly is what I'm spending in marketing here and versus what I was spending in marketing over there in Maryland. So I'm gonna just break that down real quick and kind of explain to you the differences in how much that I was spending before versus how much I'm spending now in marketing. So in Maryland, I was spending $100 for my virtual assistant, $100 for skip tracing, $150 for my dialer system called Mojo. I was spending $50 on my CRM and CallRail, which is Podio. Basically, Podio that's how you keep in contact with all of your customers. I was spending $100 on my website and $100 on PropStream, which I really never used. And that was basically it. My virtual assistant would pull my probate data from the county websites, and I was just marketing strictly to probate. I would get close to about 1,300 numbers a month. And then it was just me on the phones making cold calls to these people, trying to lock up deals with a very, very niche, tight, cheap list. So I was spending a total of $600 a month in Maryland. $600 a month. If you spoke to any wholesaler in this country and all they were doing was spending $600 a month and closing deals, I don't care how many deals you close. If you do $50,000 in the year and you're only spending $600 a month, you're doing pretty good. You're doing great. So with that marketing that I did, I was doing anywhere from 2 to 3 flips per year and anywhere from 1 to 5 wholesale deals, assignments of contracts per year. Every year, my best year I did 193,000. Another year we did 110,000. Another year 105,000. Those were like my last couple years. When I first started, it was a little bit slower. I did like 30K my first year and like then 40, 50K or something like that, whatever it may be. Either way, really good numbers, super, super cheap cost per lead. I mean, a big problem that I had was I never tracked my KPIs because I really didn't have to with the amount of money that I was spending. I was spending such little money for the leads, and I was doing pretty well for myself in what I was doing. I should have reinvested that money into the business and brought in more leads and grown the business. But I got complacent, you know, I spent money on things that I liked. Also, I paid a shit ton of taxes, obviously, every year. In Maryland, you got state taxes, so I got whacked for state taxes as well. But now let's talk about what I'm paying in Florida, South Florida, okay? Super, super hot location. Keep in mind, $600 in Maryland per month, what I'm spending now in Florida per month. I'm spending $200 for my same virtual assistant. She's pulling my data still in Maryland. I'm still working on those leads a little bit. I've also got her doing a little bit work over here, so I'm paying $200 a month to my virtual assistant. I've hired 2 callers, 2 cold callers. They're in South America, and they are working 40 hours a week for me. So I've got 2 full-time employees for the first time ever. I'm paying them $3,200 a month. Then I'm buying lists, okay? I'm purchasing big lists. So I bought one list, 40,000 records, biggest list that I've ever purchased. I bought another list that was like 5,000 records. So on average, it's been 3 months since I've been marketing here. I spent about $1,500 a month on lists and skip tracing, okay? So $1,500 a month on lists and skip tracing. The dialing system that my cold callers are using is $500 a month, plus I'm still using the Mojo dialer for me because I'm making some calls as well. So $650 a month now on my dialing system. I'm still paying the same $100 for my website. I'm still paying $50 for Podio and CallRail. So I'm spending about $5,700 a month on my marketing right now, which for me is a lot of money from what I'm used to. I mean, I basically 10x'd what I was spending before. And I've been here doing my marketing for 3 months. How many deals have I closed? 0. Goose egg. We've closed 0 deals so far out here in South Florida. As you can imagine, the 0 deals that I closed out here, that's like my butthole tightening. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Why am I spending so much money? Why am I not closing deals? This is crazy. I'm spending $15,000 and I'm not closing any deals. I'm talking to my coach, what's going on? What the hell? Why am I not, I'm having all these thoughts in my head. Am I failing? Am I doing something wrong? Am I gonna fail? Am I gonna have to go back to my old job? What the fuck is going on? Now, luckily, I'm in a position where I can afford that. I have a nice little nest egg. I'm not in a position where I'm like freaking out right now, just yet. But that's normal. Look, this is business. This is how business works. You're going to take risks. It's going to be risky. Most people, 95%, maybe 90, I don't know, a very high percentage of people who do what I do are not spending $600 a month in doing deals. I locked down my little niche. I knew what I was doing. I was doing it well. Now that I'm out here in South Florida, it's extremely competitive, extremely fast. I mean, there's a lot of people who are just bang, 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 bang. You know, like I'm making offers and other people are making offers immediately right after me. So you really got to be very quick out here, and you got to be aggressive, and you got to be on point. And it's part of the learning curve for me, but I'm going to figure it out. That's how this works. That's how business is. You're going to have ups and downs and highs and lows. You're going to go all over the place. That's just the way it is. You're never going to be comfortable, and that's fine. You should be comfortable being uncomfortable. If you're going to get into business, starting a business, doing anything like that, get used to this shit. Or just go get a regular job where you are told when you can eat and take a piss and take a shit. That's where I'm at. I've kind of been struggling mentally with this. You know, I've been speaking with my mentor about it, you know, kind of keeping my confidence up and everything like that, understanding that eventually one of these things is going to hit. We do have one property under contract now. I did speak about it a little bit on my Instagram. It's not the typical deal that I'm used to doing or anything like that. It's called a partition. It's going to take a long time. We're like 2 months into it already. It shouldn't, maybe it'll take another 2-3 months, hopefully. And it should be an okay deal when it's all said and done. Hopefully, you know, I'll make like 15,000 on it or something. I'm not sure. We don't know. We don't know yet because it is land that we're going to be moving. But I don't even consider that. I'm considering wholesale deals. That's all I'm working on. I'm not doing any flips. I just want to flip contracts out here first. Really just been going through a lot of mental issues, a lot of mental struggles, because I'm talking to more sellers than I've ever talked to in Maryland. I'm making more offers than I've ever made in Maryland. I'm going to see more properties. I'm making a lot of soft offers over the phone to see if it's even worth me coming out to the house. And I'm like right there, and just boom, I'm short by 15 grand. You know, the other day I offered this guy 315. He loved me, it was great, everything felt good. I'm like, okay, this is good. I think we're gonna close this deal. I think we're gonna get a contract signed. Called him back tonight. Hey Kyle, you know, someone else came in about 20,000 heavier than you did, and we signed with him. Didn't even call me back to see if I can come up. I could have came up a little bit, maybe I could have came to 330. Didn't even bother to call me back, nothing. I tried my hardest to lock up the deal while I was there. What can we do to get this signed today? No, he wasn't budging. And just like that, somebody else who hammered him harder than I did, who really made sure that they got a contract signed, did it. And I lost out on the deal. But that's the way it goes. So, you know, all you can do is keep picking up the phone, keep dialing, keep making offers, put your head down, figure this shit out. One way or the other, we're gonna close these deals. We're gonna get to where we need to be. I'm gonna get it figured out. It's just gonna take a little time. And it's very normal to be starting in a new market, to take 3, 4, 5, 6 months before your marketing, you know, your lead funnel really gets filled up and you're able to close these deals. Right now I've got like 75 leads in my CRM. A lot of them are follow-ups. Check back in 2 months, check back in 3 months, blah, 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 blah. It's just you get frustrated when you got these people. It's the perfect deal. It's a great deal. They're motivated, they're ready to sell, and somebody just outbids you by 10, 15,000, or even crazier than that. Like people out here in South Florida, I don't know who these buyers are. I don't know what their margins are, but the numbers are crazy to me. I mean, these people are buying houses that you fix up, they're gonna sell for $450 and they need $75,000 worth of work, they're buying these houses for $375,000, $350,000. I'm like, how are you making any money? I don't get it. But you know, that's the adjusting that I'm figuring out. That's why I hired a coach and a mentor, and we're gonna close these deals. I'm gonna do my best to keep posting these videos at least once a week is what I would like to do, once or every other week. I want to get them out there. I want to take you guys along with me, whoever is watching, if anyone's watching, and see when I finally do get this deal closed, because it's going to feel great when I finally do. I don't care if it's just a $5,000 assignment. I don't want a $5,000 assignment, but I'll be happy to get a deal and just proof of concept, okay, I got this, and just get the ball rolling. So that's basically what's been going on over here. I'm sorry that I haven't been posting video every week like I said, but I've been really busy focusing on my business and not focusing on this YouTube stuff. You know, I did this because I wanted to just kind of step out of my comfort zone, try something new. I want to fulfill what I said that I was going to do on this. So I want to post these videos. I want to take you guys along when I finally close that first deal, show you that nice fat assignment fee, and that's pretty much it. So thank you guys for watching. Thanks for checking out the video. Please like and subscribe and share, all that good stuff. It would do me a big favor. I would appreciate it, and I'll see you guys on the next video.